Hello, everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Team GB athletes eyeing Olympic Wintersport medals with 300 days to go to Milano Cortina 2026. Wintersport World Championships in 2025 offered a glimpse into how successful Team GB could become the Olympic Winter Games Milano Cortina 2026 in 300 days' time. Read on to find out who claimed medals and is now eyeing an Olympic podium. With barely time to draw breath since Paris 2024, the next Olympic Games begin in 300 days' time. On February 6th, the Olympic Winter Games Milano Cortina 2026 will begin, and the Brits are eyeing a possible history-making outing after medals won at the World Championships in 2025 suggest a plethora of podium potential. Sochi 2014 and Pyeongchang 2018 were the two most successful editions of the Games for Team GB so far, with 5 medals in each. 2 medals were won at the last edition, at Beijing 2022. But the 2025 World Championships have seen British athletes take medals in 6 sports, resulting in 9 total medals, including 3 gold. Bearing this in mind, Olympics takes a look at Team GB's world medalists from 2025 who are hoping to replicate that success in Italy in 300 days' time. As national Olympic committees have the exclusive authority for the representation of their respective countries at the Olympic Games, athletes' participation at the Milano Cortina Games depends on their NOC selecting them to represent their delegation at Milano Cortina 2026. An absolutely buzzing Zoe Atkin couldn't contain her excitement after claiming gold in women's freeski halfpipe in Engadin, Switzerland in March. I feel amazing. I'm world champion. I'm going to go celebrate. I'm going to eat all the Swiss chocolate I have in my bedroom. I'm going to have a drink out on the patio. I'm just so excited, she said afterwards. Following a 9th place finish at Beijing 2022, having qualified in 4th, a disappointed Atkin returned to the slopes the following year without a ton of desire to go skiing, she told Olympics. In an exclusive interview ahead of the World Championships, Atkin ended up winning the prestigious X Games title in Superpipe, followed that up with silver in 2024, before claiming the halfpipe world title in 2025. The win completed the full set, having come 3rd in 2021 and 2nd in 2023. With that trajectory, the Stanford University student has no qualms about eyeing a podium place in Italy starting February 19th with women's freeski halfpipe qualification. Team Muat Men's Curling World Champions 2025. Great Britain's men have won 3 curling medals at the Olympic Winter Games, including top spot at the first ever edition at Chamonix 1924. 2 silver medals followed at Sochi 2014 and Beijing 2022, but with Team Muat securing a 2nd world title in Moose Jaw, Canada in April, the longed-for title of Olympic champions is surely within reach. Bruce Muat, Grant Hardy, Bobby Lammy, and Hammy McMillan won the World Championships representing Scotland, but play as Team GB at the Winter Olympics. The quartet of Rebecca Morrison, Jennifer Dodds, Sophie Sinclair, and Sophie Jackson, representing Scotland, were unable to make the podium at the Women's World Championships in Gyeongbu, Republic of Korea in March, but secured Team GB's quota spot at next year's Winter Games after reaching the playoffs. Now led by Skip Morrison after curling icon Eve Muirhead retired, having finally won gold at Beijing 2022 at her 4th Olympic Winter Games, the not inconsiderable target of the defense of the title is the aim for the new lineup. Matt Weston Men's Skeleton World Champion 2025, mixed team silver medalist with Tabitha Sturcker, Marcus Wyatt, world silver medalist. Great Britain's men have not secured more than a bronze medal at the Olympic Winter Games so far. But with Matt Weston adding a 2nd world title to his resume in March, the first coming in 2023, with a 2nd place in 2024, he is surely eyeing the top step of the podium this time around. 3 world silver medals in the mixed team event, which makes its Olympic debut at Milano Cortina 2026, also offer a 2nd opportunity for hardware in Italy. Compatriot Marcus Wyatt placed 2nd to Weston at the World Championships, and with the pair pushing each other in training, they both have high hopes at the Cortina Sliding Center from February 12th. GB women have won 3 of the 6 Olympic skeleton titles thus far, but did not make the podium last time out, or at the past 6 World Championships. However, Tabitha Sturcker was partner in crime to Weston in the mixed team event in which they claimed 2 second spots, so GB will enjoy having a 3rd discipline in Italy in which to try for an Olympic medal. What is the new skeleton mixed team event? Charlotte Banks, Women's Snowboard Cross, World Championship Silver. Charlotte Banks had a storming season in 2025, claiming silver at the World Championships in Engadin in March. The England-born, France-residing snowboard cross athlete just missed out on the world title after a slow start in the big final. The 2021 world champion in the women's event, and the 2023 champion in the mixed team event alongside Hu Nightingale, an event that made its Olympic debut at Beijing 2022 and that will reappear at Milano Cortina 2026, was also on course to win the Crystal Globe for the 2025 World Cup season. However, a broken collarbone during training ahead of the final races of the season curtailed her trajectory, which included 5 victories and 1 third place in 8 races. So a third snowboard cross World Cup title in 4 years eluded her, which just adds to her hunger for a medal on the biggest stage of all. Having competed at 3 Olympic Winter Games, with a 6th-place finish in the mixed team event in People's Republic of China her best result so far, Banks has the off-season to recover from the injury and then will be back for more. Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson, figure skating world bronze medalists in ice dance. Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson won Great Britain's first world ice dance medal in 41 years, and you know who had been the previous success story. None other than 1984 Olympic champions, Jane Torville and Christopher Dean. With more of an upbeat music choice than the famed Bolero routine, Fear and Gibson chose a Beyoncé dance medley to showcase their skills in Boston to claim bronze. "I cried non-stop," said Fear afterwards. "I can't even describe my feelings. I'm still shaking. It's a dream come true, and I'm kind of in disbelief. But I'm so grateful for the results." The duo will be hoping to slay their way to the podium at the Milano Ice Skating Arena starting February 6th. Team Brad Hall, world bronze in 4-man bobsleigh. Team Brad Hall, which also comprises Aaron Gulliver, Taylor Lawrence, and Greg Cackett, claimed Great Britain's second World Championship medal in 4-man bobsleigh in 86 years, when claiming bronze in Lake Placid in March. The same quartet secured the first, an incredible joint silver with Latvia, in 2023, with Hall hoping to lead them to an Olympic medal in Italy after 2 Games appearances so far. Other potential podium placers include freeski slopestyler Kirsty Muir, who made an impressive return to form after a lengthy timeout with injury, securing 6th at the World Championships in March, while Mia Brooks, the Big Air World Champion from 2023 and Crystal Globe winner from the 2025 season, are also in the mix. Please subscribe the channel, share this with a friend, thank you.